Hello and welcome back. My name is 48 Ton Ruckus, and today I'll be showcasing my very first gameplay videos. Before we get to that though, I'd just like to talk about the hardware I'm running this on. It's on an iPad Mini 2, and it does reasonably well, though at times when there's a lot on screen, I feel like my frame rate chugs down to less than 10 frames per second. So hopefully that doesn't show up too much in my videos. You can't adjust the graphical settings on these things. It looks like Blitz just automatically detects what hardware you're using and adjusts your graphics appropriately. I recently got an iPhone 6 and a Plus, and I've played on that a couple of times. It is silky smooth by comparison, but I just do not trust my rage hands with my brand new iPhone, which has, as everyone knows, that weakness in the case design. So the iPad 2 will have to do for the time being, and we'll just have to see how we go. So KV-1S video first up, and after that there will be a M103 video, American Heavy Tank Tier 9. These two tanks, along with some others in my garage like the T29 and the SU-100, are strong enough, I feel, in their own tier and class that I can play them solo and win the majority of the games I play in. And when you're playing solo, you definitely only want to be playing your fully upgraded strong vehicles, because playing weak stuff, stuff that can't carry, light tanks, stuff that isn't fully upgraded in solo matches is the quickest way to lose your sanity in this game. So let's fire up the KV-1S and get into it. Alright, first game, Middleburg. Tier 7 match, 2 Tier 7s on each team. Quick size up of the opposition shows that we're not too badly positioned. The 1S is pretty strong. And what we'll try and do here is head up to the hill with the mediums, where the mediums start, and try and win that. The KV-1S is pretty nimble once it's fully upgraded, and you can use it as a bit of a medium. So up the hill we go. Heavies move into town as per usual. T-3485 would have been nice if he had stayed with us. If you can get more numbers than the opposition on the hill, it makes things a lot better. If you go into an encounter even, the damage trade is often even and no one really comes out on top, so it would have been good if he stayed. So it's just me and the M4, Tier 5 American medium, the dubiously named Foreskin 911 there. He really hasn't sized up his position in the game well. He's moved past that first ridge near the valley, and now he's in a world of trouble because he's up against two higher tier tanks, and there's really not much I could do for him. I can't run in there, not with my reload time, so I'm just going to have to do what I can from the ridgeline here, and I hope he gets himself out of it. Get one with the VK 3002M. He's now a one-shot kill for me, and then I notice the enemy 1S is in the valley, exposed, engaging our AS, so I move down here. Be nice if I could finish this guy off before he kills our AS, but unfortunately, just before I get him, he gets a shot away. He goes down. Two in front, I move into the valley for cover, and then check my left, and oh shit. So the VK's back, the 100Y premium tank with a massive gun, and the Jag Panther. But luckily the 100Y is tunnel visioning hard on the guys behind me, so I'll finish off the VK, and then take cover behind Foreskin 911's dead M4, while this Jag Panther assesses the situation and decides what he wants to do with me. Which, as it turns out, is nothing. He's going to try and sit there and get shots at me, which gives me time to reload. He fires up the commander's hatch. It's the M4. He's taking shots from behind, so that's probably why he doesn't want to come after me. Shot in the front wide drive wheel. No damage. Reload's done. Poke out. Side scrape. Takes a shot at the engine deck. It misses. And our team finishes him off. Unfortunately, we lose in tanks too. Soon to be 4 all. And their KV-1S in the valley is now free to engage me. So I do what I can against this Jackson. He manages to track me here. And Repairing now would have been key, but I was reloading anyway, so I ignored it. I didn't think the KV-1S was going to get me, but he does. Finish off the Jackson, turn to engage the 1S in the valley, try and get hull down. He's got the 85mm gun, which is why he's able to fire at me so fast. He gets one more at me, but then sits there and gives me all the time in the world to aim in, through the lower plate, back off, reload. T-34-84 on our team has come out. He's going to provide a welcome distraction, which gives me time to climb the ridge, reset the camo, and then drive out behind this bush, try and remain hidden, and then just sit and wait for someone to appear. Lo and behold, the 1S. Finish him off. VK finishes off our T-34-85, well played to him, and I come screaming over the hill, finish it with a ram kill. And that's a wrap. Not a bad little game for the 1S. So it would have been a mastery badge had I not already got it. 3k damage, lion's share for the team. Everyone did a little bit, which is good to see. 9 from 9 damaging hits and 40k credits, so not a bad run. The second gameplay I'm going to show you is in possibly my favourite tank of the game so far, the Tier 9 American Heavy M103. It's beast, and like all the American heavies and to a lesser extent mediums above Tier 5, excellent gun depression. So with that in mind, here on Fort Despair, I'm going to shoot off towards the cap circle in the centre of the map. Not to do any capping, but because the terrain around that cap area is quite rugged and it offers plenty of opportunities to get hull down and put this thing to good use. So the M103, like its predecessors and the Tier 10, you really should be analysing terrain and each map, looking for the hills and then moving, leapfrogging between each hill to make the most of the incredible turrets on these things. First contact, E50M firing a heat round at me for some reason. Shot goes out, misses. He's in a pretty hold down position there, it's going to be hard to get him. Other shot out, clips the hill, unfortunate. There's 2 mediums over there. 2 heavies to my left. And 2 tank destroyers behind me now, so it is a dicey position at the stage, but it's early on and I've got plenty of guys around me, so it's not too bad. Crest the hill, try and get this IS-8. T-28's coming around as well. I look for a shot at him and get it, but the IS-7 had climbed into the cap and got a shot into my turret, which from the side is quite easy to penetrate. One more at the T-28 before I duck away, and he is taken out now by Tiger 2. There's no way I'm going to take that shot at the IS-7's turret. If you're ever in that position, do not waste your shot. You'll never get through the turret. Medium's flanking, trying to help out our guy over there. Always scanning around, seeing what everyone else is doing. T-44 goes down, IS-8's now coming around. Get one to him before backing off. Scan around again, the IS-7 is distracted on my left. Try and get one more at this guy.
Enemy armor is damaged.
E50M. Looking for a shot. I should have backed up here. Should have backed up more. Get the shot, but IS-8 takes the opportunity to shoot him inside. So, if you just hold down, no point going up to him. Not with the IS-8 there. 3 shots bounce off that IS-8 now. We are down a tank. 2-3. Arrows pointing in all directions is never a good feeling, indicating I've got enemies on all sides. Got to get rid of this IS-7. E100 has been pretty ineffective. Finish him off.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That's one flank secure. Reposition. I'm hull down now against this IS-3. One shot into him. He is unlucky to bounce. Side of my turret. Push forward to finish him off. And then that sneaky IS-8 gets another shot into me. He's a thorn in my side all game. Looking for a shot on the E50 as he sneaks past, but he's into cover before I reload. Pull back, assess. Jag Tiger reversing with his back towards me. Perfect. One into him. E100 fires. No shot on the Jag Tiger. IS-8's going to come around and try and get the E100. He does. We fire at the same time. And I know from experience I can beat his reload, so push after him, secure the kill, get some vengeance. That's for the damage. And then all of a sudden, there's only the E50M left. He's distracted at the moment, but I still want to play it cautiously. We're 2-shot kill for each other. He's probably a 2-shot kill for me. I wouldn't want him to hit me first and then beat my reload, so play it safe. Hold down again. He's still distracted. He wants the pursuing, but he's not going to get him. Job done.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Okay, another mastery badge effort. The damage output of 5.4k is also good. It's like a k a minute. These 5-minute games, that's a decent output. 20 fired, 17 hits, and 15 penetrations is also good. And the credits of almost 60,000 is really good. I've found grinding through this tank to the tier 10 maybe so much money. Hey, you average at least 30 for a win and up from there. So it's a great tank. And yeah, that's my first episode done. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found it enjoyable. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I look forward to making a few more in future. Stay tuned.